Hello, everyone. We're back again. Fortunately, this is like not, I swear to you, not 10 minutes after we watched the other episode. It's been like less than a minute since we stopped recording the previous video. Hence why I'm still wearing the same shirt.
So, honestly, our thoughts are, fuck, I just want to watch this video just so I know what's going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
the only thoughts are, like, I really hope there's transparency. If not, there's probably going to be more elaborate on trying to find Tyrion, basically Ironwood's panicking, or basically in a state of frenzy, trying to figure out everything, trying to quell everything, while Robin's trying to gather supporters and everything, and trying to fix everything, and trying to, understand what's happening. Because she lost the vote. Ultimately, she lost
Yeah,
the
she
vote.
did. Yeah, Jock won. Also, I hope there's kind of like a focus on Team Ruby trying to figure out a way to prove that Tyrion was there and,
There's
under the
also they're also
framing of
split.
Penny.
They're also
Yeah.
split.
Wait,
That's
how
the
are they
thing. They're also
split? Oh,
again
yeah, because that's right there at the movies, they're at the dance club, and the riots are breaking out. So it's probably going to be dealing with them fighting through all the riots that's happening in
and
the
the
city.
Grim. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lot of jumping back and forth, seeing how the city reacts to everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what this episode is really going to be. You may see some behind the scenes, like seeing how the people like Jock and them respond to what they believe is Penny attacking them.
Penny's probably going to be put under lockdown.
Yeah. She's not going to be making any appearances for a while.
Because the thing is, even though there's truth sightings within it, I think Penny's just going to be kept for just safety of her. God, this is man. Like, I can't even worry about Winter being, the Winter Maiden at the moment.
Oh, wow. That episode made me completely forget about it.
Exactly. Yo, that episode.
Watch Winter become the maiden in like the middle of the episode.
That's gonna be probably later. It's probably gonna be in the climax of like one of the final episodes. It's
That
probably
could be
gonna
too.
happen. No, because no, I guarantee it's going to happen at a very pivotal moment where everyone's like everything's going on, and basically it's just speculation. Winter is going to probably that's going to be the protection, like Team Ruby, the Aesops, and Team Juniper without Pyrrha.
What is their new team name now? Because technically Oscar's a part of their team now.
Joner?
I don't know what their new team name is now.
Orange.
Oh, that would make sense. Team Orange. Wait,
no.
ORNJ. Orange. Yeah, that works. Orange. That does work.
But doesn't usually the team leader like at the front?
That is true. Oscar's not the team leader.
It's John.
John is.
Anyway, we're getting off track, so
Yep. Anyhow, well, you ready to get into this video, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Already? Pushing play in 3, 2, 1, now. I still don't know the lyrics. I feel like we're in better sync now because we started the video at the same time.
I may be a little bit ahead of you.
Nope, you're behind.
Ah, shit. Again, it's probably a delay.
Well, the charm. Oh, what was it you said to free? You don't have to dream. Oh, life's a masterpiece.
If you just believe,
and all you see is all you.
Right now, I'm gonna be honest. Watts having like the phones out and having that grid is so cool.
You're right. When you don't know where to turn to, and you
also, I love that they added back Yang's hair going on fire.
Open up your eyes, love. Truth is there, but sometimes in this sky, the ways uncertain, but we're together, moving toward the light. We trust in love and open up our eyes.
Please, Oz, can you just come back to us? Like, we really need you back.
Oh.
There. Oh.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent Grim attack, a temporary prohibition of assembly is now in effect. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind. Please conduct your business and return to your homes.
The orphans on the street.
This is for your own safety.
Hey! Stop right there! Stop running! Wait!
Though military officials have gone on record to say the footage was doctored, many citizens are still insisting that the Protector of Mantle be deactivated.
Oh no. What's in that truck?
Never mind, our prediction was wrong.
Oh yeah, they skipped right over the riots and everything.
Oh my fucking god, Robin's on the prowl.
Civilian, you are obstructing an Atlas military.
Oh, they about to fuck shit up.
Everything alright over here?
After that recent attack, Rob and them are going full offense here. They're going about this not the legal way. Wait, what? She can store items.
This is the worst case scenario. More people are dead, Penny's been framed, and somehow Jacques Schnee is sitting on the council.
That's the second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
Yeah.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
Transparency
There
is
is.
key.
Declaring martial law.
Oh.
No.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
What's more important?
That's another option.
Establishing communication to unite the world? Or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden, yes, but
They're bearing all of it. The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there. And now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the Grim.
Nora's been there.
Please, General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Anima. A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After
Oh,
that,
wow.
he was never seen again.
That's
Well,
crazy.
He works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military
wow.
has no idea where he is.
Wow, that's
Might
crazy.
make things worse before they get better.
I am
They got a
so
serial killer out
sick
here?
of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
we can't.
Transparency.
If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grim before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower. I want Robin Hill in custody. We can offer her a deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone not assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Looks like
Now
we're
we know
approaching
where Ren
51st.
sides.
Thanks
Yeah.
again for the assist on this, you two. Now we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity?
Sounds like you do.
I trust Ruby, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree?
It's kind of
Look
gone on
around.
for too long.
The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah.
This is the
hard to argue
intro
with
playing.
that. Still, he didn't have a lot of good options.
I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets, taking lives, it makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing.
Blake,
You got yourself into a corner.
we did what we had to do.
I know. But next time, I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
Then maybe we shouldn't.
How is she doing?
She's confused, scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly. That should prove her innocence, but
God,
the damage
Lee
has
makes me
already been
sad.
done. The things people are saying about her. If Penny hadn't been there, Robin would be.
I don't think Robin was their target.
This is their whole
Salem's
purpose.
goal has always been to divide us. I think Penny was exactly where they wanted her. Just like at the Vital Festival.
And just like back then, someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her work all around Manor. Stolen straight from our surveillance network.
Ugh, hacking. Technology. Why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well, if we're dealing with the same enemy from Beacon, hacking into Manor's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, the Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads, and maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneedas company.
What are you thinking?
I don't know yet, but something isn't right.
Understatement of the century.
And how are you doing?
If Maria hadn't offered to help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now. Getting a communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its own, but now, to think of what people want to do to my girl.
Even if the worst does happen, you can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind. When the General first challenged us to find the next breakthrough in defense technology, most of my colleagues pursued more...
It's Watts. Watts.
I was one of the
It's
few
fucking
who
Watts.
believed in looking inward for inspiration.
If not Ospen.
You wanted
but
to
it's
protect
Watts.
her
I don't
with
think
the
it's
soul.
Ospen.
It's Watts.
I did. And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all the other proposals.
Why would you be surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
It's his own aura.
You gave her part of yours?
Yes. And each time I rebuild Penny, it takes a little more. If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to...
We'll find whoever's responsible.
Fucking knew it.
Yep. I don't think Watts has ever been seen by Team
Robin.
Ruby at all.
No, wait! Split up and regroup at the hideout!
Spider-Man.
just want to...
Oh.
If Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks alerted the Aesops. We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us. You need to know the truth.
You're stalling.
Amity Coliseum, all of these supplies, they're for a new communications tower.
That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdoms can
I know
finally...
what the tower means, fisticuffs.
Okay, let's see.
One of you take my hand.
What?
You said time is short. Either take it, or I'm gone.
She can teleport him?
Tell me again. What is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
A new communications tower. He's trying to help everyone.
You're telling the truth.
He's a lie detector.
Why keep that a secret?
Because he doesn't know who he can trust. Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you?
We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
Look, we are trusting you, so trust us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need a little more time.
Run! We'll throw them off!
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
Oh my fucking god, woman.
It wasn't the full transparency, but they gave you a lot of information.
It's right behind that door.
The Staff of Creation.
I hoped bring you down here might jog some memories. After all, it was your idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
The staff is holding Atlas?
Kept Atlas afloat.
That's the public story. But with the staff, we have a constant
Ironwood looks so happy.
Source. Oswald speculated.
I hate to see that face fall into despair.
To tell you the truth,
my thing is though,
is the inspiration for
the
the
city is
project.
probably gonna fall
Get a
because someone's gonna
communication
get the
tower
staff
from
of
the
creation.
sky, higher than the Grim can survive. So we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
Oh, so that one's gonna use
Feels
gravity
strange.
dust.
Knowing a part of me helps come up with all this.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Eventually, you don't even know who's who anymore.
Oh, wow.
We did know we see eye to eye. But I wish I could ask Ospen what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think. The path you're heading down, where you're the only one with the answers, where you do the thing you think is right no matter the cost, it's not going to take you anywhere good.
That's what Ospen did. And essentially, that's what Ruby's doing now. Just keeping secrets.
More.
Some things matter more, I think. Keeping our humanity. It's what makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage. Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate?
Oh yeah. Oh
when
yeah.
Salem hit Beacon, even with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her. I've never felt so helpless.
So this is guilt.
The way she told me she was there.
Oh, flashback. Oh no, this episode's almost
fucking
over. I don't want it to end.
Neither do I.
It's okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
Conceal, don't feel.
I'm not going to end up
Don't
like
let it show.
Gosh, you are addicted to
Do
Frozen.
you believe in me?
I do believe in you. But not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Now you are starting to sound
Transparency.
like him.
You know, it's at these times where I really do wish Osman was back with kind of
Winter.
Winter. What is it?
Oh no, what did he do? Did he get him kicked off of military?
What's
Or was
going
it
on?
shut down Penny?
It looks like you're getting your wish.
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Oh. It was gonna be full transparency time. Oh boy. Let's see if Jock has any remorse for the
Dude.
people he's working with.
this episode was.
I love the artwork they have for each scene.
Yeah.
I wish they like kind
It
of
feels-
released those as a pack.
I wish that too. The
Actually, I know
song
how to
just-
get a screenshot from them. I'm gonna make them like thumbnails. I love the like acoustic version of Trust Love. I could listen to that all day.
I mean, I can too. It's the same thing with like lo-fi or anything of
Yeah.
that nature. It just hits different when it's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and you basically had
It's
so
going on
much
3
shit.
a.m. You got work in the morning. I have a graduation to be at, but this episode though, it's the big topic of this episode was transparency. Like everyone was talking about, you should just tell everyone the truth.
But I feel like it's gonna go wrong, as most things of nature do. It's either gonna go right or gonna go wrong. I'm leaning towards it's gonna go somewhat wrong. Again, a lot of things are gonna be very, very, very difficult to combat after this. One, it's gonna be Jacques' nature, because again, Jacques is only in for himself. If
Yeah.
not, okay. So
I
is
feel like
this
he's
dinner
still
gonna be
gonna
with the
be.
council?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the whole council's gonna be there.
So
You can see
then,
the rest of them.
my question would be, will Watts be there? If Watts is there,
No, Watts can't be there.
oh shit, you're
I
right.
think everyone thinks Watts is dead.
No. In secret.
What?
In secret.
Oh,
is he
he-
gonna be? Is he gonna be
oh.
intending in secret?
Oh, he
Again,
probably
listening
be
from the
thinking, like-
shadows.
yeah, he'd probably be doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if he does that.
That's what I meant. That's
Oh,
what
I
meant.
thought you
He's
meant like
gonna be
being there.
No. What is he like morphing his face? But this entire
No, I thought you meant like he's gonna be sitting down with him. Like he can't. I think they
no,
think
but the
he's
fact,
dead.
but the fact that Ren did that.
Oh yeah, they're like complete opposites, Ren and Nora.
Nor's
And, like,
with
in that scene,
Nor's with the people. Ren's like it
letting
has
him
to be
know.
done this way,
Yeah,
and I think it's a way.
it
It's two
shows
different
how
ways.
they're like two opposing personalities. We've always known they've had opposing personalities.
But it's kind of heartbreaking now, seeing as what happened last episode and then seeing this one. It's kind of heartbreaking. It was like they're not on the same page. They've never been on the same page, but you could tell they were like on the same wavelength in a way.
Yeah,
They
like,
were
in the same book, but they
Oh,
weren't
yeah,
on the
they
same
weren't
page.
on the same page.
They're in two different books now.
I like, again, as the episodes keep on climbing, I think we need Osman back. As
He's
much
gonna
as
show
everyone,
himself, because think about it in the intro. The intro it shows Jock and Osmond fight, not Jock, James and Osmond fighting, or at least Oscar and James fighting.
the thing is, as each episode crawls on, Osmond seems more and more like a coward, not facing the wrongs that he
What's
did.
happening? Yeah.
I know.
Essentially,
Osmond,
everyone kind of thought that after he disappeared back in Volume 6.
but at this point, it's
getting
more or
really out of
less-
hand.
It's getting out of hand, and as much as I agree with the fact that Osmond kept so much from them, we still need his guidance. Even
Yeah.
though again a lot of the things that he's done have been in preservation to the inevitable, Osmond himself would basically be such a good help as a second voice, as a voice of reason, as a voice
Is
of
it
like.
really using preservation though? Because think about it, in the end, he has no idea what direction he's going. So at
It's not
one point,
even
he was just going through the motions,
yeah, and
trying
it's
to
not even
just make
like
sure it just didn't all fall apart.
Mhm. I know that it's just that compared to everyone else, Osmond has years and hundreds of years of experience.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's had hundreds of years to basically understand and study Salem, which has again ultimately been for naught. But at the same time, his opinion would greatly matter now that he's transparent. Now that his secret's out, if he can just talk it out, that's the thing. I honestly feel like because he didn't talk it out at all, it was
No.
shown to them. There was no talking. He hid
Yeah, you're right. They never did actually speak to him about what happened.
because everyone was so angry, and everyone at that moment was just furious.
He couldn't face the backlash from something he knew was his fault.
And I think that guilt ate up within him. It was eating up inside him, like almost
Probably
the
eating
one
away
he
at him now.
yeah. It, and I feel like if Ironwood keeps going in this direction, it's going to become that same way. But it's changed because again we have everyone else to thank. My my biggest concern with this episode, or my biggest concern for the season after, is what now? I've always asked the question, what now? But
What's to
it
come
really
in the
is
future? Yeah. Like,
what's gonna happen next. There's
so far, I'm
what
really loving this volume.
it yeah. There
It
hasn't
hits
been that much.
different. It
Yeah,
hits different.
I
This
think
volume hits
that's
different.
I think that's something that I really like with Miles and Carrie, that what they've been doing. Each volume hits a little bit differently. I understand that there was, volume 6 kind of tried to recapture the feeling of volumes 1 through 3. But I feel like volume 7 is a next step in a good direction of what Ruby is changed to
I feel like
and develop.
it has a lot of volume 1, 2, 3 moments. Like it has a lot of those type of moments. I feel like
But
volume
like if
5 and 4, 5, and 6 is very dark tone, like very serious. And this volume just allowed
there's
it to go back to its lighthearted state while also still having its tragedy.
it's it's something that I haven't noticed up front, but it's appreciated. It hits somewhere. It feels like how do you put this? It feels like comparing Ben 10 to Ben 10 Alien Force. It's like that. Jordan, do you know what the fuck I'm talking about?
I've seen Ben 10. I think I've seen Ben 10 Alien Force.
It goes from
The little kid to
immature
with him as a teenager.
teenager and more
Yes, I know
responsible.
exactly what you're talking about. There we go. I had to
That's
think about which one which one was.
that's how it feels right now. Volumes 1 through 3 was carefree, and that tone was there, carefree, and basically trying to live life as a teenager, as a student, trying to become something greater.
They weren't
Volumes
very
4
heavy consequences.
volumes 4 through 7 basically
Well, 4
have
through 6.
4 through 6 basically have that reality vibe put into it. There's still it goes heavy. It goes straight
Everything
into
has
like the dark.
consequences.
And while volume 7, it more or less keeps the lighthearted tone while ultimately keeping a serious face throughout the entire series, throughout the entire season. And we're what, 7 episodes in out of what, maybe 12, 16, 13, who knows? I
12,
forgot.
16, 13. I think it is 12 though.
But now it's like now sitting here and thinking I don't hate this volume like I have other volumes. Like I've thoroughly enjoyed what they've done with it and what they've tried to produce because it's interesting enough. And
Every
again, I feel
episode's been
like
a hard hitter.
it's
Every
every episode's.
episode's left you asking more questions as to what's happening next.
I mean, that was volume 6 too, but at the same time, there was also that underlying moment of, well, shit. I just the feeling of hopelessness was brought throughout that entire series, that's entire season.
It was dark.
Every twist and turn was just hopeless. Whereas this episode, where that's true. I think hopelessness was seen throughout 4 through 6, even though there was a a bigger picture. It was hopeless. It
Yeah.
felt hopeless. Like it felt like that goal was too big. And with 6 coming down and crumbling all that expectations,
But I feel like
even though
with 7,
this season seems more hopeful, but yet at every single turn, that hope is now shattered.
Volume 7 has a more obtainable goal. Like the other volumes focus on this big picture of stopping
Sure.
Salem, while Volume 7 just focusing on one goal of getting this tower up and running to reestablish communication.
It's just it's like small steps. It's like a design process. You're taking that big goal that you have and putting objectives to that, putting strategies and tactics towards that thing. And yes, this is from a college class that I had. All right. But it's true. But
I
the
feel like
strategies
everything's
and
more
tactics, the strategies
a lot
that were
easier to
used,
digest.
yeah, the strategies that were used were terrible, or there were good strategies, but the tactics implemented were terrible, terrible to get that objective. And now it's, I don't know. I feel like the acoustic rendition of Trust Love has got me really somber because again,
Like
remember,
everyone
it's
sits
like
there like, oh, it's sad. I don't
it's
feel
too.
like I've been worn down by it. I just feel very sad about it.
I feel sad because with this episode, we've been transparent. We've been transparent, and we're going to be transparent. But that song, the song, the ending song, basically proves the point of, what if nothing gets better? What if nothing's gonna go right? It's something to dwell on because, again, Robin said in the end, "If I don't know the whole truth, I am not going to stop."
Yeah, she's like,
And
I'm
I'm
not
like,
gonna stop until I know the whole truth. And it's like, what?
what do you want? We're trying our best. Like, again, the desperation the desperate look between Yang and Blake was like, what do you want from us? We told you what we can at the moment. If you want to know more, you have to trust us, and there is no trust.
There, she doesn't want to trust them. She's like, so much has happened already. I don't believe I can trust
And
you.
the fact that she's putting them right next to Ironwood, and I understand that they're working with Ironwood, but hasn't she heard the stories of Team RWBY? Hasn't she heard of anything that's happened at
Actually, I don't
Haven?
think
Happened at,
anyone has. No one has. Remember, communication got like cut off instantly.
That's
the only
true. I
reason that
forgot.
Penny's father, I forgot his name, Petro, knew about Team RWBY
Because
because Penny told him. No one
my
outside
question,
that knows who he is, who knows who they are.
it's hard because, again, we've seen the journey, and I think it hits us the most because we know everyone's trying to get to the same objective. Even Robin even realizes that it's the same objective, but at the same time, we as the audience get hit hard the most because we know it's all for naught. They're trying so hard to do everything, and yet nothing's gonna go right. Nothing's going
Like,
right, and it
yeah, nothing
sucks.
is.
And I feel like they've captured that feeling for us so well, and I have to give them props. They've captured the feeling of, or it's how I'm feeling at the moment. Hope, like there's a spark of hope, yet it feels like not everything's gonna go well.
Yeah.
God,
So dark. Not dark, but God. I think I'm ready to go to
man,
sleep now. Yeah.
yeah,
This one's episode is actually slightly longer. It's about 35 minutes, so
yeah, but it's just a rant
Yeah.
of just how this volume it has been.
so far.
Honestly,
This was less about the episode and more about the volume overall.
because everything was answered in this volume. Everything. The only questions is, how is it going to end? How is it going to continue on? There really isn't much to wonder about. Sure, we can ask where Tyrion is. Sure, we can ask what Watts is doing, but it's
But they
most
just
likely going to be
accomplished their
answered.
goal. Like, we
Yeah,
were
it's
wondering, like,
probably
what were they doing? Now we do know now.
it's probably going to be answered to where they are now in the next chapter. So, like, what is there else to talk about except for the volume? Because we're far enough in the volume at the moment to basically have
Just
our
like the
thoughts about
climax of the
what it
volume.
is. It could also be. It could also be
I'm just
like,
kidding. No, we're not at the climax of the volume. We are not.
I think we're in the rising action.
Yeah, we're definitely in the rising action. I feel like we're
I
just
feel like
at
the
a
climax
major
is gonna.
point in the rising action.
I think the climax is gonna be next episode, or it could be in like the final 2 episodes.
I feel like I would say episode 9 they'll probably reach their climax where the huge event of the volume is gonna happen.
Watch Amity Arena get launched and then get fucked, and it like just get overwhelmingly fucked by Grim.
Them flying gorillas.
Bro, flying Barangels scare the shit out of me.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the gorilla.
Oh, that's what they're
Red
actually
Grim.
called.
Baron. I think it's Barangels, yeah. Because that's the song Ruby versus Barangel. That's what plays in Volume 4.
Oh.
Anyways, besides the point, you got
That's
anything
pretty
to
much
add?
it.
Yeah.
No, my brain's fried.
My brain's fried too.
I just played 2 shows. When I got home, I was really tired.
Dude, all right. So I've been watching. I think honestly, we need a little update. Again, we're probably gonna prolong the episode, but we're on break now for those. We could probably again pump these episodes out as they go, but it's difficult because again, even though we're out, we do have we are a little busy.
I just got
Jordan's
finished doing.
yeah.
I'm still doing a play. Still doing a play. Have another show tomorrow.
Yeah, we were supposed to record on Wednesday, but man was tired probably.
Me, I got finished taking a final when I came home, and I just went to sleep.
My brain's fried because I've been watching Smallville.
Oh yeah, fell in love with the show.
I fell in love with the show when I was like 10. I just started watching it, and because I've always been meaning to binge. But, anyways, that's it for me. I'm tired. I got work in like 7 hours.
I'm tired too. I have a graduation to go to in the morning. So on that note, guys.
Good night.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and see you all next time.
Bye.